Good morning, beautiful people. This is day 24 of 30 days of blissful yoga for easy weight loss. Now, the thing that we always have to remember is that we don't have to do really hardcore exercise to make changes in our body. And what's very important is that we learn to love ourselves from the inside and allow that to come out. So today is going to be a very gentle practice. So it's a gentle practice to help to open up and to receive. So think about whatever it is that you wish to make changes about yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, and just keep that in mind as you just enjoy this process. So this will be a very gentle yoga class today, and I hope that you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe and let me know how you go. Namaste. So make sure you have a block at the ready. And we're going to start today just simply rocking from side to side. So you can inhale to the right and exhale to the left. So I'm just bringing my hands flat to the floor. And as I do so, I keep lifting up the chest. My neck is an extension of my spine. Just rocking from side to side, letting go of any tension, any sense of things that you have to do, just being here right now. And now let's inhale from the left and exhale from the right. Beautiful. And let's just lifting those arms up out to the side, stretching them out all the way, thumbs behind you. Bring the shoulder blades down, shoulders down, lengthening through the spine, lengthening the whole spine, feeling the weight of the feet and the sit bones on the floor. And then just bring one forearm onto the floor and stretch the other arm over. So trying to keep that left buttock down and opening up through the chest as you just turn your head past your bicep, just releasing here. With such joy and reverence, being amazed and grateful at all the wonderful things that your body does for you every day. Exhale, so you can come a little more deeply. So keep opening up that chest. Pinky fingers toward the face. Thumb away. Beautiful. And let's inhale and exhale right over to the other side now. That's it. Good. So keep bringing that shoulder back, the top shoulder back. And just with like ballet arms, just curved and soft. Nothing hard or harsh here today. Just very gentle, gentle opening. Opening up through the whole side body. Opening up the chest, relaxing the face. Think of something really beautiful and enjoyable. And just this immense feeling of gratitude simply for being alive, having this experience for another day. Beautiful, wonderful. Let's just change the cross of the legs and stretching the arms out again. This time palms down, and as you exhale, just give yourself a hug. Hold your shoulders, bring your elbows down, and bring your head down as well. Giving yourself a really deep hug and curving the spine. I'll just show you sideways. So really curling that spine all the way down, head down. Beautiful. And then inhaling and crossing the arms the other way. So the other arm on top this time, and exhale, coming all the way down. Giving yourself a loving hug. Maybe gently side to side, just feeling some stretch through the lower back. Fully accepting yourself in this moment right now, exactly the way that you are. Beautiful. Let's just roll those shoulders out. Wonderful work. Okay, now let's interlace the fingers in front of us, turning them out and pressing the hands forward, and then lifting the arms all the way up so that you have your palms parallel with the ceiling. So just press, 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 press. thumbs away, fingers behind you. Keep pressing. Stretch all the way up, and then exhale, coming down. And let's change the fingers, moving them up one. Inhale at the chest, exhale from the chest, and then inhaling all the way up, holding the breath. Bringing your attention to the center of your heart, filling yourself with love and appreciation. And exhaling the fingers all the way down. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Okay, now let's just turn around to the side, just so I can show you. You stay where you are. Just change the cross of the legs again, and then interlace the fingers behind you. This time try and have the heels of the hands together if you can. Otherwise, bring them apart. So either like this or like this. You choose your option. Let's inhale. And you may like to have a block in front of you for your forehead. So we'll lift the arms up first behind us. Really bring the shoulder blades together. So opening up through the chest. Shining that heart light. Opening up. And as you exhale, press your sit bones down as you come forward, bringing your forehead to the block or to the floor. Lifting the arms up above your head, heels of the hands together. Keep breathing here. So wherever the position is that you need for the block, so you've got contact with your third eye, helps to reduce the fluctuations of the mind and bring peace into the body and stimulate the pituitary gland, the third eye. So let's just open those hands up if they haven't already, and imagine someone pulling your hands to bring yourself all the way back to seated. Wonderful. Now let's change the interlace of the fingers, so heels together or apart. Imagine someone pulling your hands away, really lifting and opening through that chest. Inhale and exhale, coming to your position today. Just bring those hands overhead and really bring those shoulder blades together. All the way back up. Beautiful work, everybody. Awesome. Okay, so coming back to the front, and let's just let's this time just straighten the legs out for a minute. So just straighten the legs out, and we'll just shake out through those legs. Beautiful. And then just place the ankle of the left foot on the top of the right thigh. So I'll just turn that around so you can see it. And we'll just bounce that leg up and down. So with your right hand, press that down by the side, arms straight to keep your spine straight and chest lifted. So we're just gentle opening up through the hips here. Beautiful. And then bend that knee and the other one, and pulling that, hugging that knee all the way in. Just hug it in. That's it. It's a nice stretch through the hips. Beautiful. While we're here, left hand at the behind you on the floor, arms straight, and then bring that elbow on the outside of the knee as we rotate as far as we possibly can toward the left. Keep those shoulders coming down, face looking away. Gently close the eyes if you're comfortable and breathe, pulling in the tummy in order to straighten the neck. Wonderful. Let's come back. All right, and we'll just switcheroo. So we will come back to our legs straight ahead of us. Now you don't need to move. It's just okay. So this time the right ankle here, just wobbling that knee up and down. That's it. So doing the other side, opposite side of what you did before. And then bending that bottom knee, extending through your left arm, and then bringing that elbow to the outside, arm behind, and then turning all the way around to stretch through that spine. Keep pressing the elbow against the knee against the elbow. Beautiful work, everyone. Bring your feet together, knees together, and just pull the knees in, back curved, nose down, and then holding each knee, opening up through the spine, and see if you can just lift the feet and then the arms into a gentle boat posture. Keep bringing that shoulders back, knees together, looking at your toes. And if you can, straighten those legs and then lower them slowly. Beautiful. And coming back to sitting, just move that buttock flesh out of the way, pressing the hands down at the sides. Wonderful, wonderful work. Okay, great. Now, let us just come into our diamond posture. So that's just sitting on your knees. And we'll just stretch the arms out of the sides, and we'll do some palms up first, pulling in through the belly, and just do some little circles. Imagine that you're like a potter and you're making, or a gymnast, you choose, and you're making like little tiny saucer shapes with the tips of your fingers. So it's like the smallest saucer on or maybe it's like a coaster that the glass can sit on. And now make it a bit bigger, so it's like a saucer. So you're tracing the outside of a saucer, and then tracing the outside of a dinner plate. And then even bigger, like a car wheel, a car tire. That's it. And then just stretch them out. And inhale the arms above your head, palms together, interlace the fingers, stretch them above your head, and then exhaling the fingertips all the way down. Beautiful work. Okay, let's just press the hands on tops of the thighs and bringing the chest forward as you coming forward, and then bringing your forehead to the floor or onto a block if you need a block. So your choice. I'll just move sideways so you can see. So I'm pressing those thighs down and pressing them back at the same time. Elbows to the sky. So this helps to open up through the lumbar spine. And coming all the way back to seated. Well done, beautiful work. Okay, so just a couple more arm exercises. So we just stretch the arms out the front, open all the fingers and close them. So opening and closing all the fingers. Just really working through the forearms. So keep bringing your tailbone towards your knees. Now you can choose different seated positions, or you can stand if you prefer. And then bringing the arms out to the sides. Good, so palms down for this one. And really opening, closing through your arms. So I do this when I go for a walk, as long as I'm not going to bump into other people. When I go for a walk and I stretch my arms out and open up the fingers, and I do the circles and all those kinds of things. Okay, flat hands, just imagine there's two walls trying to squash you, so just push them away as strong as you can, really pressing those triceps, lifting the triceps, the skin. Wonderful, wonderful work. Excellent, great. Okay, so now we're going to do a heart breath. So you bring your elbows up and your fists at your shoulders. So you go inhale and go ha. So you just let everything go. Inhale, ha. So let's do 10. I'll turn sideways so you can see better. So ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Back to the hands. hands on the thighs, just feeling the impact. It's a powerful release. If you ever need to do some public speaking or you're nervous about something, you can stand or sit and press the arms out like that with saying ha out loud. And you'll find that your confidence returns and your energy returns and you feel centered. Beautiful work. Okay, so it's time to do a bit of standing. So very gently, we'll just stretch our arms out in front of us and then curling our toes under. So stretching all the way out, separating all the fingers. That's it. Curling the toes and then pressing up into the downward dog. So feet are apart and then bring the feet a little forward so that you can have your heels flat on the ground. So let's just separate the fingers. Now you can walk the dog here a little. So really opening up through the upper back. Looking up at your navel. And then between the feet. And let's just keeping still. Close the eyes. And just breathe. Walking the hands back to the feet. And your choice of Uttanasana. So you might like to grab the ankles or the legs and bend the elbows out to the sides. That's a nice one. Head down. Or I quite like the fingers underneath the heels. Beautiful. Fingertips by the sides of the feet and then coming up into your version of flat back. So I like to have the thumb on the inside of the shin there so that I can really bring my shoulders back, flattening through the back, pulling in through the belly, looking straight ahead. So let's just bend the knees and just trail the fingers in like figure eights. Imagine you're like a willow tree and your fronds, the tips of your leaves gently in the river below you. Just tracing patterns with your fingers. And then slowly that willow tree, the tide goes out and the branches lift as we come all the way up to our standing posture. Let's just stand on one foot, separate all the toes, and we'll just rotate through that hip. So I'm rotating through my right hip, just in a nice big circle, and I can stretch my arms out and palms the ceiling, and I rotate now through the other foot. Remember, if you need to grab a wall, just don't be shy and just grab a wall. Okay, and let's come to the other one. So we just rotate, let's turn those palms down and up while we do this, if you like. Or just keep them still, rotating the hip and then the other way. Notice if there's any crunchiness and just try and keep it nice and smooth. Beautiful. Okay, and let's bring the feet apart and then turning the left toes in and the right toes out, stretching the arms out and stretch across, keeping the arms parallel, and then bringing your hand to the shin and lifting that left arm up to the sky, turning the head to look up at your thumb. So just getting your first Trikonasana for today. So remember to bring that left hip back and stretching all the way up to look at your thumb, bring the right shoulder back, pulling in the belly. Fantastic. Coming back up to the Trikonasana, bending the right knee this time and bringing the foot a little forward so you can come more deeply into the posture. Great. Knee directly over the ankle. And imagine someone's dragging that left hand back so you keep nice and straight. And then you can on the bar. Okay, stretching the arm overhead and turning the head. If you wish to make it a little more complex, then bring that hand down to the floor as we stretch along the whole of the side of the body. That's it. Very, very nice. Okay, with control, coming back to the warrior. And let's bring those feet a little bit more in. Okay, right toes in, right heel out. Turning the whole of the left leg so your hips are still square. Stretching the arms out and then just leaning that body over toward the left. Bring the thumb on in the inside part of whatever part of the leg you grab as you lift the other arm up. So really rotating that shoulder back, feeling the joy of stretching your body. It's such a pleasure. When we stretch like this, we open up and smoothen all the fascia over the muscles. So no matter what kind of exercise you do or don't do, this helps to open up the body and open up your heart. Wonderful. Bringing yourself all the way back up, excuse me, and then crawling that leg a little forward so you can come down into your right angle. So remember, your hips are still nice and square, straight ahead, and then just bring your arm onto that knee like the yoga bar. Okay, stretching that arm overhead, looking underneath the top of that arm, pinky fingers toward the face. And if you wish, bring that hand to the floor to get a stronger, deeper stretch. That's it. Beautiful work, everyone. Just breathe. Stretching through that whole flank. Okay, and then we'll bring ourselves back up through the warrior pose and heel and toe. Bend the knees, fingertips to chest, and jumping all the way back. Okay, so beautiful people, that's all we have time for today. So please go make sure that you do a bit of Shavasana, a bit of relaxation. So check out one of my meditations, and I'll be adding some more soon. And get out there, have a walk, get into the day. Love and blessings. See you soon. Namaste.